you'll basically just see the head and his whole body. And if he's like
20 birds, 3 longbeards, jakes, and hens.
Because I was pulling the trigger.
Exactly.
He's coming.
This week on Big Boys TV, we'll be hunting turkey in northern Michigan. Turkey hunting has always been one of my favorite hunts. Not only do we get to hunt in our backyard, but we also get to take out some new hunters. This year, I decided to let Neal fill his tag first, and it ended up to be a pretty quick hunt.
All right, we're out here this morning. We put a turkey to bed last night, really nice tom, and we're getting all set up. I'm gonna let Neal shoot this morning since he called dibs on this bird. But I'm gonna get set up with the camera, and hopefully we can make something happen.
Yeah, we hear these birds gobbling, and it sounds like they should be just about to get out of the roost. We were here, before daylight, and they've been hammering nonstop for the last hour. So hopefully they'll get down soon. We got our decoy set up at about 10 yards, and we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna get set up behind you with the camera and hope that he comes in.
Do the hens or the gobblers usually get down first?
We heard the birds fly down, and soon after, Neal could see the tom, and he was coming straight for our decoys.
He's coming. I forgot the GoPro.
Okay. Heck yeah!
Holy smokes.
Got him! Got him! Tell me what just happened.
So, last night, we put this bird to bed pretty much. We had to leave a little early because, of course, when y'all guys see this is going to be during the whole COVID thing. And in our town up north, we were hit pretty hard and everything closes early. So last night, 8:30, we're like, hey, we got to roll out and go get some Panera. So we went, got some Panera bread, went home, and we had some other people watching the birds for us just to see what they did. And you know, I kind of made a game plan because I hunted here a couple years ago with Kevin, my father-in-law. And anyways, we both agreed that this was going to be the perfect setup. The Tom just came out of the tree about 5 minutes ago, and I mean, he came in on a string, and this is what, 7 yards. I mean, you can't get any better than that. It all happened so fast. Me and turkeys have not been a good match for the past year. They've haunted me. Well, I got a new gun, and now we got to take some pictures. Heck yeah, big boy down here in northern Michigan.
I'd say Neal was pretty excited. When we return, we go and check out Neal's bird and try to find an even bigger tom for myself. Before the break, Neal took a beautiful northern Michigan tom on his first morning.
I forgot the GoPro.
Okay. Heck yeah!
Holy smokes.
Got him!
Beautiful northern Michigan bird. Beautiful, beautiful beard on him. I mean, we could see his beard yesterday in the binoculars from freaking like 300 yards away or whatever. You know, he's a big bird and he's got beautiful, beautiful spurs. Tail feather's nice. Got a couple, we lost one, but he's still a nice bird.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens when you shoot them when they're in full strut.
5 yards.
Yeah. What is this, 15 yards or so?
I don't think it's that
He was close, but it's awesome. This right here was a textbook hunt
Oh, yeah,
for turkey hunting.
absolutely.
This is not how it normally goes, but it just happened to work out perfectly. We knew where these birds were roosted at, put them to bed last night, and put our decoy setup, and this is the decoy setup that I use all the time, and it almost always works. And as soon as he saw those decoys, he was pissed, and he came running. Didn't even have time to turn the GoPro on because everything just happened so fast, but it's awesome. Congrats, and it's beautiful. What a way to start the season. Next, I head out to look for a bird for myself.
Tonight is my night. This morning, Neal killed a really beautiful bird. Super exciting. It was a textbook hunt. It couldn't have gone any better. Tonight, I'm hunting on a different piece of property, and we're actually in a shadow hunter right now, only because there's been multiple toms that will walk right by this shadow hunter, and so we figured it's here. We might as well use it for some extra cover. We've got the decoys out, and so we're hoping that those toms are going to see the decoys and come right to it. And hopefully we can make something happen tonight. We are hunting during the quarantine, the COVID-19 quarantine, so this is the most fun that we've had in months. Alright, we've been sitting here for probably about an hour now, and we had 2 little jakes come by, and we just had a nice tom and 3 hens come out into the field. Now they're 250 yards away, but they've been coming this way to roost, so hopefully they'll meander their way this way. You just never know when they've got hens like that what they're gonna do, but hopefully they'll come this way and put the smack down on.
The turkeys were doing exactly what we thought they would do. All we need now is for them to come close enough for a shot.
He's not struggling for you. He's struggling for me. Don't you cross that fence.
Oh, no.
Don't do it. Don't you do it. Come this way. Come this way. Whoa, no, too low. Way too low. Actually, I think I need it to be on. There we go, that's better. Okay, wait a minute.
Just when we thought it might happen, hens cross the fence and the tom follows.
We're back out here tonight again, hunting turkeys here in northern Michigan. The past few days have been difficult. We hunted this morning and the turkeys went complete opposite way of where they've been going every day. So we're back in the same field that we've been hunting, and the issue is there's this fence line right here that they cross every morning and every evening to go to the roost and when they're getting off the roost. But there's about, I don't know, 300 yards of fence line, and so they could cross it. They're crossing in different spots every time. So we now have a ground blind up between where we've been sitting and where we've been seeing them. So it's kind of just a toss-up. They're not real interested in the decoys because they've had hens with them almost every time. So, but hopefully tonight's a better night.
We weren't in the blind for more than 30 minutes, and out of nowhere, 3 toms come running from our left. I get my gun up in hopes that one will give me a shot.
Got him! Got him! Woo! Got him! Heck yeah! Heck yeah! That other Tom's gonna attack it. Got him! Woo! That was awesome. These are the Toms that we've been after all week. And finally they came in. They were coming right to the decoys. I didn't even let the big one get. I clucked a little bit just to get him to lift his head and stop moving. And worked perfect. Took a shot. Made it happen. Got him. Woo! That was awesome. That was awesome.
Big bird down. Go see him. There he is. My 2020 coronavirus season bird. The plan worked, and I was finally able to get my 2020 COVID-19 gobbler. Now it's time to take Michael out for his first turkey. All right, so tonight I am going to take out Michael for his first turkey hunt. And Michael is someone in the community that I know, but I don't know. He's actually the bass player at our church, and so I'm used to seeing him up on the stage. He knows some of the people that we know. He also has a home that's really close to one of our pieces of property that we turkey hunt on, and he kind of watches over it for us because he's on a perfect spot to look over. And so last week I was actually able to shoot my turkey, and so during that whole time you were kind of texting my dad, kind of when you saw the turkeys and when they were coming and stuff like that, which was really helpful.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, and so you had expressed to my dad that you had never shot a turkey before, but you're an avid hunter in other regions. So we thought we'd take you out, but it was really cool. I've always had a very soft spot for the military and for veterans, and we found out that you're actually a veteran.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about your service and the history of all that.
Yeah, I enlisted in 1975 at the end of the Vietnam War era, so I'm considered a Vietnam veteran, as well as 3 other wars in between. But I served until 2002 when I
Wow, long
retired. Yeah, had a little break in there, almost 2 years, but I missed it. I missed the camaraderie that the service brings and stuff, and the excitement of serving your country and knowing that you're help keeping the country safe. But yeah, I got to serve here in the United States and overseas as well.
Wow.
And it was a lot of fun. And then when I retired, I really missed it.
Yeah.
Even though I went right into serving our country again with the Department of Homeland Security.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, thank you for your service.
Oh, my pleasure.
Both my grandfathers were in the military. My grandfather on my mom's side was in the Vietnam War, stepped on a landmine, and still to this day struggles every single day with PTSD. He has shrapnel all in his legs. He had to relearn how to walk, how to talk, the whole thing. And then my other grandpa on my dad's side, he went because he had to. He went to the Korean War because he didn't have a choice. He went because they told him he had to, and then he could not wait to get out of there and go back to work. And so it's really cool to hear your story, and I think that especially while we're filming this, that we're actually dealing with the coronavirus in our country, which has been really hard, and people take advantage of the freedoms that we have, that people like you fought for, you know, so hard overseas and even in our own country. And so we appreciate all that work that you've done for us.
Well, thank you. It was my honor to serve.
Yeah.
Both my grandfathers served as well. They served in World War I, and then my dad served during the Korean War in the Navy. So
you're a family of...
Yeah, I always thought that was a rite to passage, you could say.
Yeah, definitely. I've noticed that a lot of military families, it's kind of the thing to do if you can or if you want to, which is really cool. Well, we're going to take you out tonight. We're going to go sit where I've been sitting. There's 3 other toms out there, nice toms, and so should have an opportunity to take a shot at one of those. I'm really excited to make happen. It's always fun taking someone who's never hunted turkeys before, because turkeys are so unique in the fact that they gobble and they get so excited. The other day when I shot mine, we had the decoys out, and they came running into the decoys, and it's just so fun. They get so aggressive, and so I really think that you're going to enjoy it. Don't go anywhere. When we return, we head out to get Michael a bird. Welcome back. Our last turkey hunter is Michael. This is his first turkey hunt, so we had him shoot the gun a couple times just to get comfortable, and then we head out to the blind. When they get to the field, the turkeys were already there, so they ran to get in the blind so they could get there in time because the turkeys were coming right to them.
I just got out here, and here's a hen that came up really fast on us. It's about 20 yards away, coming up on the road.
And right behind the hen were the rest of the birds. Let's see if he can get a shot. Unfortunately, both shots go right over the tom, and because all the other birds scattered, he ends up shooting a jake. While they were walking up, they get an unexpected surprise.
Sit, gun down, pick him up.
Probably gunpowder burned him.
Right? Oh, shit, there's an elk. You see that?
There. Wow. we had 13 turkeys come out, and hens were in front. And we seen one big tom come out, and I was gonna take a shot at him, and then 2 more toms just happened to come zooming in at the same time, and I took a headshot at one of the biggest toms, and looked like I smoked him in the head. He jumped up, and we thought he was gonna fall down and flutter all over the place, but didn't get a kill shot on him. And then out of confusion, I saw this big one come in and smoked him right in the head, but didn't realize it was a Jake.
But bird down.
Bird down.
We're gonna have some turkey breast for dinner.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the big tom Michael was hoping for, but he was still very happy that he was able to provide meat for his family. Thanks for watching. Make sure and tune in next week and stay up to date with everything we do in the outdoors on social media and at bigboystv.com.
55 to 60 yards. Seriously, Neal, when I'm doing an interview, you're gonna make a bunch of noise? That was gross.
Jada, why would you turn it back on film?